What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol VXRT for Vaxart Inc. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this will, of course, be an update. We've talked about it extensively on the channel in the past, and in today's update, what we're looking at is a break and close inside of the prior range that we've been discussing for quite some time. This was ultimately the target, right? We had this 789. We resisted it for a little while, and now we firmly broken back up inside of this range. So from a technical standpoint, the next target is here at $8.44. Now, in the post market, we're currently back down underneath this area around the 790, call it 8 even. You could call it whatever you want, but we're currently trading around $7.72 by $7.76. So not off by a whole lot, but definitely back down underneath the critical area we wanted to firmly close inside of. So we'll see what happens by the time the bell rings tomorrow morning at 9:30, but in an ideal world, we kind of open back above this level at that 790, 789. Okay, so if we can open back above, that improves the odds in my estimation that we do get some sort of rotation to the top of the range at $8.44. Now, there was technically a meeting that happened, or there was a presentation, something. If I pop open the live news tab, you can see that they did a presentation on today, the 30th, at 5:40 p.m. Eastern time. That's already passed, and there's not a whole lot of activity in the actual share price in the after hours, right? If we zoom in here, a little bit of a fade off lower, but again, we're really not that far away from the bulk of today's trading range, so it's not overly concerning to me. I really would have thought that there would have been much more movement after some sort of conference like that. However, there just simply hasn't been, which is why we're going off the technicals and not so much off of the fundamentals. So again, more of a confirmed open inside of here increases the odds to 844, and from there, let's go ahead and map out one more target together since we don't have anything overhead from there. I would start looking at 920, noting that we get touches here, resistance, and resistance there as well. So that's really the next target. Do I think it gets there all in one day? Not necessarily, unless there's some sort of breakthrough news that comes about from the conference results, something like that gets released pre-market, and it really starts running on high volume. Now, based on what we have here, and we talked about opening up inside of range, if we open where we're slated to open, which is underneath, that starts to bring up a couple of concerns, noting that we may be resisting the back test of this, right? Failing to really accept inside of it would mean that these people, overhead supply, could potentially be sellers here, or we just get new selling, thinking that we can't puncture up through this. The breakdown point in my estimation is this $7.64 mark, remembering that that was kind of a breakout point from here, the Friday session coming into Monday, very choppy through it, but why I think that's the level is because you can clearly see on the pullback today, that's where we printed that hammer candle, right? There was no candle close underneath that level, so to me, a breakdown of that opens the door for lower back into the top end of the prior range at $7.28, which is why, again, I'm simply calling that the line in the sand. So in terms of scenarios and what to watch out for, here's the recap. Opening in here, fine, look for healthy consolidation. Your over level is that 789. Look for the move into 844. Your under level is 764. Looking for the rotation to the prior top end of the range. If we come into the trade tab, what you'll remember is it's hard to borrow, and the put contracts volume here is absolutely pathetic. So you're actually not going to short this. You're just going to wait and see, do we start printing hammer candles at the top end of the prior range? So that's the 728 level. And in that case, then we simply have a break and retest. Look for that to use a higher low, and then we would have a new uptrend in play. So that would be a potential reversal area here at 728. Those are really my thoughts here inside of VXRT. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything new today, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description, and all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.